this video we're going to learn the chords to the song called Sam Hall. Let's give it a go. Hey, it's Adon here, adoncoin.com, where I teach you how to play in DADGAD guitar. If this is your first time here and you want to learn more about Irish backing, songs and guitar techniques, click the subscribe button now and the bell so you don't miss out on anything. This is a great song that I first heard the Dubliners sing when I was a kid. I'll play the first verse once through now and then I'll bring up the chord charts and we'll go through everything nice and slow. Oh, my name, it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep, chimney sweep. Oh, my name, it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep. Oh, my name, it is Sam Hall, and I've robbed both great and small, and my neck will pay for all. When I die, oh, my neck will pay for all. When I die. So this is a 3-chord song, but I'm going to give you some different versions of the D's, G's and A chords so you can change things up tonally and make things easier for yourself if you'd like that. So we're going to start with this D shape, and remember we're in the key of D, so if you want to change things, use the capo to wherever suits your voice. These chord shapes are going to work. So we're going to start with this one. We have the first finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. We have the 3rd finger on the 4th fret of that middle D. And we have the 4th finger on the 5th fret of that low A to get your D major. So another option here is you could lift off that 3rd finger and get your D modal. There's one D modal, and another one, if you want to make things really simple, just this 1 finger D modal will work as well. So there are your options for the D. You have your G chord here. Now that's 2nd finger on the 4th fret of that G string. You have your 3rd finger on the 5th fret of that low D, and 4th finger on the 5th fret of that low A. Open middle D string. Just to have that nice tone. You can close it off there if you want and have a full G chord. So that's with all your fingers involved there. Or you can just play it with 2 fingers and have that open A as well. So there are your options there. You have your full G, you have your 3-finger G and 2-finger G. So finally we have our A chord here. So we have our 1st finger on the 2nd fret, that middle D, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and little finger is stretched up on the 4th fret of that high A. So this is one way of playing an A. You can lift off that 4th finger if you like, and that'll still sound pretty nice. So the song's in 4/4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you can kind of push the 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can kind of think of it as bass, treble, treble, bass, treble, 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 bass, treble, treble, treble. So you don't have to be whacking all the strings at the same time. You can just go bass, treble, 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 bass, treble, treble, treble. So let's have a look at line 1. So we're going from this D to the G, back to the D, and then the A. Now, an easier version of this is playing the 1-finger D, or D modal, into the 2-finger G, back to the 1-finger D, and then the 2-finger A. So whichever you choose, whichever you find easier or tonally nicer. So I go for the full chord really. So that's my name, it is Sam Hall, into G and D and A. 3, 4. So we'll count that. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4. And then we're into line 2. So my name, it is Sam Hall, 2, 3, chimney sweep, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So that D is held for 2 bars at the end there in line 2. So we'll go for the easier version now of line 1 and 2. So it goes, my name, it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep, chimney sweep. Oh, my name, it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep. So then the last 2 bars of that line 2, you can start building up because we're going into the G, the big G, almost the chorus there. My name, it is Sam Hall. So a nice thing to do is kind of push those last two Ds. So we'll go through line 1 and line 2, we'll push those last two Ds. So my name, it is Sam Hall. Chimney sweep into the A. Yes, my name, it is Sam Hall. Chimney sweep. 1, 2, 3 for my name. So it's just kind of building up into this G. So my name, it is Sam Hall. 2, 3, 5 Rob both great, and into the A. 3, 4. So we'll go for that start of the chorus again, line 3. My name, it is Sam. G, 2, 3, 4 D. 2, 3, 4 A. 2, 3, 4. Now we'll go into line 4. And it goes, well, my neck will pay for all, into the G. When I die, D, 3, 4, A, 2, 3. Yes, my neck will pay for all. When I die, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So those last two lines again. Well, my neck will pay for all. 2, 3, when I die. 2, 3, when I die. A, 3, 4. Neck will pay for all. G, when I die. And then 2 bars of D. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we'll go through all of these lines and I'll count you in. So it's 1, 2, 3. Well, my name, it is Sam Hall. 3, 4 D. 2, 3, 4 A. 2, 3, 4 D. 2, 3, 4 G. 2, 3, 4 D. 2, 3, 4 build. Well, my name, it is Sam Hall. 2, 3, 4 Rob wrote great and small A. And Rick will pay for all. When I D, when I and my neck will pay for all. G, when I die. So the rest of the verses in the song follow this structure, and then I have all the lyrics below in the description. You can check that out if you like. Hope you found that helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment, and if you have any song suggestions as well, leave them below. I'll try and get round to them and help out at some stage. So do check out the other videos I've made here, the other song tutorials, and I will talk to you on the next one. All the best.